We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the New York Yankees and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Jack Flaherty will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
First pitch, 7-16.
And he fouls this one off. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Game time temperature a comfortable 76 degrees. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Mickey Mantle.
So striding forward now, Mickey Mantle, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Stepping in, Mike Trout. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Lou Gehrig would be next. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Runner at first following the error. And digging in is the veteran DH, Lou Gehrig. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken to throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Shohei Ohtani is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Stepping up now, Ozzie Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Smith is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. And it's 1-2 to the Wizard. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mantle's on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, Lou Brock.
Into the box now, Lou Brock. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Ready now, Albert Pujols. Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Lou Gehrig. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 4.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Now the 1-0. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
In now, Aaron Judge. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brock waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie Matthews. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No score here as we play inning number 2. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brock waits on it. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Gehrig is off at first with 2 away. On the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rogers Hornsby. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, normally there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with.
And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Stan Musial.
Digging in, Stan Musial, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-0.
Oh, that's good.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
He loses him on ball 4.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Enos Slaughter. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Judge is under it. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Digging in, Yadier Molina, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and it's gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, number 14 on the season, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
He was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Trout is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Don Mattingly, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Now the 2-0. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here now is Trey Turner, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
From the belt, the pitch. Outside, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Runner at second here with one man out. Popped up. Molina is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mickey Mantle, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Mantle is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two out here and a runner at second. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. One left for the Yankees. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in now, Paul DeYoung. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball inside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Ozzie Smith is on deck. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
From the belt, the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. In comes Judge. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Lou Brock.
Striding in once again, Lou Brock. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Is there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Now the pitch.
Ball, that's just out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Redbirds down quietly. They're up 2-0. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
At the plate, Lou Gehrig, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Now a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
In now, Eddie Matthews, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 35 now on the season. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it one better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge 3-run bomb.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 home.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3 runs already home here. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The next 3-2. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Number 17 for him on the season, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Don Mattingly will bat next, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
2-0 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. 4 runs here in this half inning. Ball 3.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Runner goes for second to short. Smith is up with it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
The bat, number 11, short count, Trey Turner.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and into bat is Trey Turner. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 pitch, fouled away. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead this one 4-2. At the plate, Albert Pujols.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 0-2 home.
The count is 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
The 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, number 0.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rogers Hornsby. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Stan Musial, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still down by a count of 4-2. Alex Reyes will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 29, Alex Reyes.
New inning set to get underway. Ready once again, Mickey Mantle. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's outside. Come on, man, what are you looking at? Now, 2-1.
Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. This one's down to 3rd. Carpenter has it. Throw to Hornsby. On to 1st. In time to take care of Trout. A double play. Stepping into the box, Lou Gehrig. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Let's go, shut him down.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
That's by him for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. This is pulled into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks held in check as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading up.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, Enos.
First pitch of the at-bat. Enos Slaughter is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's popped up. Turner ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up Matt Carpenter. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Pitch on the way. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Two runs on just 1 hit, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 4-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. He is a heater in there for a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman,
Eddie Matthews will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Comes set, now the pitch.
Oh, that's good.
Now the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Musial will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Lays off, 2-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Don Mattingly. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Slaughter's back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So coming to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
2 balls.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and this will find the wall deep in the corner. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Trey Turner, as he drives a liner to right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's out on the tag. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead it 6-2. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here comes the first pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Mantle's on the move, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ozzie Smith. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. A runner at second, nobody out. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
3-2 now. No one out with a runner at second. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Up next to the Cardinals, the center fielder, Lou Brock.
Stepping up to the plate, Lou Brock. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Judge is going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. DeYoung rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 3.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
So now to the plate, Albert Pujols. as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. No hits to this point. Hard hit ball to second, gloved by LeMahieu. And it's in time to get him, but they do play to run on the play.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Settling in now, Rogers Hornsby. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball just inside.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now the pitch.
Ball 3.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Gotta believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 30 home runs on the year. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Stan Musial. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Judge is on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead it 6-5. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. John Brebbia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
7th inning ready to roll. Into the box now, Mickey Mantle. He singled his last time up.
Mantle.
First pitch coming, here it is. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitchers' purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Lined hard down the line and right. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
At the plate now, Mike Trout, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That misses. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Lou Gehrig. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
None out, runners at first and second. Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in to second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Let it rip that time. 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Set. Here's the 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And he is in there.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Ryan Helsley comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Ryan Helsley.
plate now, Eddie Matthews, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Ball 2.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 delivery. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Brock. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Yankees are out in front, 8-5. Will Harris gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 36, Will Harris.
So stepping in, Ina Slaughter, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
For St. Louis, the right fielder, Ina Slaughter.
First pitch on its way. Harris has over 40 innings on his line so far and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Harris has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Chopper foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
The catcher, number 4, Yankees.
Here comes the first pitch. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get two. One there on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Now here's the pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-1 delivery, and he misses with it. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Now here it comes. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 8 and the Redbirds 5. Now at the plate, Don Mattingly. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Number 23, Don Mattingly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-0. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Bouncer to the left side. Smith is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
2-2.
And now a pitch on the way. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Trey Turner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Stepping in now, Mickey Mantle. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now. For the current campaign, Mantle is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. The 2-0, he's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw, way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 8-5. Goose Gossage is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Goose Gossage.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Striding into the box, Paul DeYoung. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ooh-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball well outside. Fouled off. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ozzie Smith, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. The pitch. Ball even at 2-2. Now here it comes. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
At the plate, Lou Brock. As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Jordan Hicks enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now in the box, Mike Trout. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
27, Mike Trout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slow roller down the third baseline. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 4.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ball 2.
No strike.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Hit back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Into the box now, Eddie Matthews. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Ball 2 now.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
First and second now, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Brock, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Now batting.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So now to the plate, Don Mattingly, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. In his career, Mattingly is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. A source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Mariano Rivera comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 42, Mariano Rivera.
Striding in to start the 9th, Albert Pujols, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another shot now. Rogers Hornsby. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 fouled away. This one's flared off to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
The best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Striding in, Stan Musial. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Rivera, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's 1-1 to Stan the man. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
8-5 tonight. New York took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Shohei Ohtani earned his 9th win of the year. Jack Flaherty was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Mariano Rivera wraps it up for the save, his 28th on the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.